Now, I know you're older and you're on TRT. Do you have aches and pains? Are you taking NSAIDs? Are you taking any kind of medication to try to alleviate your joint pains and your aches and pains because we're not 18 no more? Well, in this little bag is the secret that I'm using that got me off NSAIDs. I just know that non-steroidal anti-inflammatories are terrible for your guts. Okay, they're terrible for your kidneys. They're terrible for your liver. They're terrible for you. Okay, but I was living on them for a long time. Even though I feel great and I got energy and everything, I still get my aches and pains. I still can have a tendency to overdo it because I feel so good. So what do I do to alleviate that problem? And it isn't NSAIDs, and it isn't any kind of opioids, it isn't oxys, it isn't any of that stuff. It is this: edibles. Okay? Now, I'm a low dose guy. Okay? Let me tell you how this happened. Okay? I've been on NSAIDs for several years, okay? Because I still work out hard, I work hard, I build trucks, I do what I do. And my sister's cousin, she's had 7 back surgeries, and she got off of oxys by using these, okay? And those are just small 10 milligram CBD mixture, 1-to-1 ratio of CBD and THC. So it's got the pain medication along with the joint healthness on it. And she sent me a sample, 12 of them, 12 20 milligram pieces. I was cutting them in half and I was using them. And I could take 1/2, 10 milligrams. And I could work all day, all night in the garage till 2 a.m., wake up the next morning, not be sore. I don't know how it does it. I don't know what the thing is, and I'm not saying if you are anti-hemp, by all means, do it. I was anti-hemp. I mean, I grew up in the 70s, and I was a teenager once. I fiddled with, the stuff, but it never really was my thing. I always more like the cocktail than I did a joint. So it was just, I've been around it, I've tried it, but it just wasn't my thing. But those pieces of half of a, 10 milligrams, just a little small 10 milligrams made a huge, monstrous difference. It was, I don't know why I wasn't sore the next day. Maybe because I was loose and I was relaxed instead of tensing up and holding all the time, which was what causes your muscle soreness, the over exertion of your muscles. But it's been a game changer. Okay, and here in Oklahoma, it was a very simple process to get a license, and it's legal, and I could just walk into a store. It's like a quick stop and just ask for things. And I have friends that actually, the new place I went to today, I have an old friend that works there. Didn't know she worked there, but she does, and so she hooked me up with a couple of new small ones to try, some sample packs to see, and this is like everything else. It's don't go big. Don't go big when you start. Microdose, go small, and find out what works. Find out there's some. The other thing about like with TRT, this is completely different. Everybody's going to have a different reaction. You might be against it. You might be for it. I'm just saying, if you're going to try it, try small doses, 1 or 2 different types. There's all kinds of different, there's ones that's straight THC. There's some that's CBG, which is more of a happiness kind of thing. There's CBD oil, which is the anti-inflammatory for your joints. There's a plethora of different mixtures out there, and it's good to know somebody in the business that's been around it a long time that'll give you some advice. But if you are completely against any kind of drug use, then this is not for you. And it is a regulated substance, just like testosterone is. I had to go through a doctor, and he had to verified that I had an issue with pain with my lower back and my ankles and my wrists, and everything. And so signed the paperwork up, filled it out, put it on the line, uploaded everything, and uploaded on Thursday. It was approved on Monday. And so if you have any questions down below, put it down below, because this is where I'm getting all my stuff now. This one is just on me because I just started. And this, and with me, this is probably half a month's worth. This is only 10 pieces, 10 milligrams a shot, 10 pieces, but it's probably it'll take me a half a month or three weeks to use them all up, because I don't take them every day. I take them when I'm in the shop building on the trucks. That's when I take it, but it can be a good thing if it works for you. And I'm not saying it's going to work for everybody, because some people, there are those outliers out there there's those guys out there that just doesn't do any good for. But the majority of you, this might be something you might look it up on the internet. You might do some research on it. You might have a friend that has a license. You might give you I'm not going to say anything like that. No. If you have a friend, do your research. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, do your research. Okay. And it can be a lot more healthy on your organs than any kind of NSAID can be. They're just non-steroidal NSAIDs. They're just terrible for your organs. It really is. They're just terrible for you. And so these got me off of those. So if you're still here, like, share, and subscribe, smash that button, hit that bell, tell your friends. And like I've always been saying, if I can help one guy a week live a better life and be happier and be healthier and feel better and be more productive in his life and be back to who he thinks he should be, then I've done my job. Y'all have a great day.